Hey, what's going on everybody? Jason. Another video update. Things are kind of on hold here for a second because it's kind of a long story, so I'll try to make it as short as possible. All the fish that I had in my tank in here, I had 3 red wags and 3 gold skirt tetras. And I got them from PetSmart. They looked really healthy. Also, they gave me a bunch of guppies out of this other tank for free, about 10 of them. Well, I found out that that tank was a planted tank and it wasn't necessarily for fish. Anyway, the guppies were, I don't know, they weren't very healthy. They gave all my fish ick. And I've been fighting ick for about the last week in this tank, and I think it's on its way out. The fish seem to be doing a lot better. This big guy right here, can't zoom in very well. This big tetra right here, all his spots look to be just about gone. I'm not sure if I can zoom in. But anyway, I had to get rid of the guppies. I didn't want them diseasing my tank. At the same time, I've been wanting to get some Bolivian Rams for this tank. I love cichlids, but there's no way I can keep regular cichlids in here. I tried it, doesn't work out, and I don't want them killing each other. So I wanted to get some Rams, and they're kind of hard to come by. There's a couple of stores over here that sell them, but they're really expensive. And I've been trying to keep an eye out at PetSmart, and I keep missing it. So last night, they had some. Now here's the thing. I couldn't put them directly in the tank because I don't want them to get ick. You know, this tank needs to be completely healthy and clean before I put the Rams in there. Otherwise, they're just going to get ick, and I'll probably end up fighting it all over again. So here's the thing. I had to set up a quarantine tank with the quickness. Now I bought 5 Rams. They were on sale for $4 a piece. They only had 5 left. I bought them all because now they're kind of hiding. There's one hiding in there's 2 right there. Probably can't get a very good picture of it. I'm not sure where the other guys are. Oh. Well, there's 5 in there somewhere. They're hiding. Oh, there's a guy. Let's see if I can get too much glare, I guess. There's one back there. Sorry, I know it's not very clear. Camera doesn't focus very well when there's just all this stuff. Anyway, I've got 5 Rams in there, and they looked really healthy at PetSmart. The PetSmart over here, all their fish are fairly healthy. But that's the thing, I had to get, they go fast. Once they sell, they won't have any for a few months, and I wanted to get them while they had it, but I couldn't put them in that tank because they got ick, so I had to set up the quarantine tank. The problem with that, I just set the tank up last night when I brought them home, and that can be a problem because, you know, you want to have a cycled tank. So that was the iffy thing. Do I just set this up and throw the Rams in there? Well, I did, and I'll tell you what, I've tested my water. This has been running since about 4 o'clock yesterday. I just got off work a little bit ago, and it's, what time? It's almost 1 o'clock, so it's around 18 hours. Now, I tested my water with that API Master Test Kit, and everything in the water is great, except for the ammonia is just slightly elevated. I added some of the bacteria supplement to jumpstart it, and water conditioner, some salt, aquarium salt, and this is not how I wanted to do this, but I've got some of the Boihome Ultimate Media in the filter. Now this is the filter that came with my bow front tank, but I didn't want to use it. I don't like these hang on the back filters, but it makes an awesome quarantine filter. So I kind of have it set up backwards, where I've got the filter floss in the back, and then the water's going through the Boihome Ultimate Media. I've got 1 bio ball at the bottom of this, which is going to slowly release some bacteria. And, you know, this is not how I wanted to test the media, but I didn't really have a choice. I didn't have any other media to use. But I will have to say this. This is kind of a crash course, hardcore test of this media. And I think because of this media right now is why the water in just 18 hours is suitable for the fish. The pH was about 7.4, almost exactly as my Beaufront tank. There was no nitrates, no nitrites. The pH was fine, and the ammonia was just slightly elevated, which is going to be normal. So as of right now, no cause for concern. And I have to say, I know this has a lot to do with that media. I mean, it's collecting bacteria. It's already helping to stabilize the tank. I'm sure you might be able to get away with something like you're not supposed to set up a tank and throw a fish in there that quickly. And maybe I shouldn't have done it, but I really wanted these rams. They're hard to get a hold of, and I lucked out because it's working right now. The water's fine. The rams, I can keep them in here for a couple weeks, however long it takes, before I put them in the Beaufront tank. Sorry, trying to get a good picture here. They've got some nice colors on them. They're a little stressed out. They've barely been in there for 24 hours. I try to give them enough hiding places so they can hide and feel comfortable. But anyway, so everything's kind of a little bit on hold here. But the way I'm treating the ick, I don't like using chemicals. I have used chemicals before, and I use the blue stuff and it stains everything in the tank. And then you got the pill stuff that will just put all kinds of particles in your water. So the best way to treat ick is crank up the temperature to about 85 and put some aquarium salt in there, just the amount that you're supposed to for how many gallons. And this is the second time I've fought ick that way, just with heating up the water a little bit more and adding salt, and it works. So once these guys, because there's another red wag, this is the worst guy. He just kind of sits on the bottom, and that'll happen when fish have ick. They can do all kinds of weird things when they have ick. He does come out to feed and everything and swims around. I know he's okay, but ick will do that. If a fish is infested pretty bad with ick, they'll just kind of sit on the bottom. So I know it's on its way out. It's been just a little bit less than a week, and the fish already have less white spots on them. And I think this gold skirt tetra right there is pregnant. The abdomen on him is swollen. I'm not sure, but anyway, I was hoping to test the Boihome media a little bit differently than this. But pretty good crash course. I think it's working pretty good. The water in this tank is fine. It's only been running for like 18 hours. Just a slight elevation of ammonia, which it's not a big deal right now as long as it doesn't get any worse. I'm going to check it every day. So that's it. Just an update on what's going on. I can't wait to get the rams in there. And before I do, once the ick has been completely gone for about a week, I'm going to do a 50% water change. And I just might start completely over with my sump and use all new media. Because all the media, the lava rock media that I had in there, I think is infested with the ick too, and I don't know if I want to put it back in there. So if anyone has any tips or ideas on how long to wait till the ick is gone before you put new fish in, or what I can do to the tank. I mean, I plan on changing half the water and putting in new media. I'll probably put a bunch of those bio balls. There's 16 gallons of water in there that's stabilized. I think that'll help. I don't think there should be too much of a, I don't think my tank will crash or anything. I think it'll just, I might get a couple of spikes here for about maybe a week or two, and I think it'll resettle. But that's it. Just a quick update. I would really, like I said, I wanted to test out that media a lot different than this, but I mean, I'm pretty impressed. I don't know if another media would do that, but in 18 hours, the water it's perfect, other than the slight elevation of ammonia. And I can't wait to get these rams in the tank so you guys can see them. I love cichlids, and I wanted some cichlids that wouldn't kill each other. They got some nice colors. They're all hiding. Cute little guys. I wish I could get a good picture. This guy back here has... He's got some really nice colors on him. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, click to subscribe for more videos. Will be coming up soon, and hopefully the next video I will be able to put the Rams in that tank. Hopefully the ick will be gone and we'll have a finished tank there. And I also have some driftwood soaking for a couple of weeks now I want to put in there. I'll go into that a little bit deeper. I kind of want to change the decorations. I want to bring down the pH just a little bit, so I'm going to put some driftwood in there and we'll go from there. Alright, thanks for watching, guys.